Iria ona ndio umefuatilia twakukuria ciuria uhe information ya direda matutu nadhani angalia kama tuko live first salimia watu.
Yeah, what's up my people, welcome to E24 News. Na kama kawa kama dawa bila kupoteza muda wakati wala masaa manze, we back again. Yeah, thank you for joining us. If you're out there, remember to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel tuweze kupushi content.
Yes, sisi kama tuko na nini, tuko sauti iko by the way. Unajua sasa before mtu ajue sauti kama iko na kuma.
Manze, let me see. Tuona kama sauti iko
sawa. Iko sawa.
Okay, sawa. Thank you so much guys again and again. I'll keep on thanking you because it's because of you that we are here. And bila nini mingi bugudha wala mushkir wala gilgir mingi, we go straight to the point. Today, introduce yourself.
Director, unaweza tuzumia hii kidogo, naona tuko far sana. Zoom in. We are too far by the way. Zoom.
Go direct to the point.
Yes.
Sasa today's what is the news for today, man? Been out there for the day. How was your day, man? Before
siku ilikuwa sawa. Siwezi complain sana. Second day after kupata kuwa Ruto kuwa president.
Oh, yeah, second day.
Sijui what your expectation na vile unaona mambo itasonga, but hiyo ni siku nyingine.
Yeah, man, I'm even wondering Ruto ameshaingia, the freedom is here. Na mafuta na imefika 214. Diesel ni 206. Kerosene sijui ni 2.
Nimeona iliongezwa by the way.
It's very bad. That's the freedom that we are waiting for. I don't even know
but
this is the freedom that we are waiting for.
Ironical. The freedom
it's very ironical. If that is the freedom that we were waiting for, it's astonishing.
Yeah, it's tricky by the way.
It's tricky sana.
Unajiuliza sasa ni freedom gani hiyo?
Freedom ya kuopresiwa sasa, ya kufanywa mambo mbaya. I don't think it's the freedom. Maybe let's assume unajua it's the second day in power. So we give them time.
So let's give them time.
We get to know what will happen. Unless I give you the platform. Utuambie what is it for today, bro?
Yeah, leo tuko na news two news that are very important. One, I don't understand what is the issue. Anytime you hear a baby mama, unajua kuna kadrama pahali.
It's not any time, killer time.
Almost, I would say it's almost. Let's say not.
On a scale of 1 to 10, we can say like 9. On a scale of 1 to 10, we can say like 9 baby mamas on akogana dramas.
Yeah. No, the issue is, bona hizi drama mingi. You know, DJ BASH on last week, he had an issue, comment akasema, mama wake amemfanya alipe school fees kwa juu sana na aski like usilika the story unaweza peleka mtoto kama wake mdogo juu nikatoka dogo police analipa shule. I think alisema around 150,000
mtoto ako which
around below 7 years. No, the thing is
wait make me understand this. You take a kid who is below 7 years to a school yenye analipa fee iko above 100,000 at above it.
You see what happens with women?
They like class.
Ni masidano. Do you have noticed that I would, if I was given a chance to be born a man or a woman, I would still choose a man. Ask me why.
Why?
Because kwa mwanamke anakaa kuishi na stress forever. Mwanamke, most women lack happiness because of very funny things.
We can say tiny things maybe. But also women, let me differ from you. Women, we also don't give them the happiness that they deserve sometimes.
You don't have to give happiness to someone.
Yeah,
you give yourself happiness.
Yeah, you have.
No one can give you happiness.
Yeah, true. But if I'm happy, she will be happy. If I don't comply with her what she wants, simply shows that she won't be happy and I won't be happy, and there will be no peace at that house.
You see, I would say this because that will be a topic that we can do. We will do on before MTV. What I would say is, most toxic women say, when a woman is happy, or in toxic relationship, when a woman is happy, we have a happy relationship. But when we have a normal relationship, we have a happy relationship. And I'm happy and she's happy. You see, generally, women seek to control men. So you don't have to sometimes allow her to get mad. Sometimes say no to her demands. Because you can't be a yes man always.
Yeah, true.
Because after saying yes to her demands, ataboeka ataenda kwa mwingine. Unaona? So that's
they
why
want dominance.
But no, what happened is saizi the society inafinyia mwanaume sana. That's why uliona mtu kama DJ Bash, a very big celeb, kwa na pesa, yes, but alisema yes na struggle kulipa hii 150k per sem ama 70k per sem. This is too much. You see, the thing is, look at this. I think they separated. She was her girlfriend yake, wakapata mtoto but wakaseparate. The issue was anataka kumpeleka shule place anaishi, which is very expensive. No, the man cannot the DJ Bash cannot afford this money.
No, another issue. Why does, I don't know if it's me, I view like things differently, but how does that lady take my kid or maybe my girlfriend achukue apeleke mtoi wangu shule yenye nafaa kulipa school fees without consulting me?
You see, the day we are here time tunaishi saizi, watu wako funny sana. Like the woman is getting too much power, but we don't have power for
Let me tell you one thing. It's because women na pia tunajiachilia pia.
How?
Let me tell you one thing. You know, there is something called law. Na law na wanasemaga sheria ni msumeno inakata pande zote mbili. Despite wame nini sana the girl child, I'll say this. If such an instance happens to me, I'll not pay that school fees. I'll let her sue me. Why? She takes me to the court. We get to come into terms from there. Because I'll definitely say, yeah, this kid is below 7 years. On a logic thing, I will be struggling to pay his school fees. I'm speaking like a man. Yeah. So if the court will make me pay the school fees, the kid must go to a school which I will afford.
No, the other question is, the court will use validity. So it will ask you for bank accounts. If they see you make 200,000, they will say you can afford.
Bro, 200, even if you're making 200 Gs, you cannot afford.
No, the thing is, what I would say is the current legislations that we have, or the laws that we have right now, they are more skewed against men. They support women than men. It's
high time we amend those laws then.
Then who did propose these rules? Because we had a majority men in the parliament.
Hey, huh? That's why I'm saying we don't have a strong stand when it comes to, we as men, we don't have.
No, the issue is I feel like what is happening is the society that we have right now is not pushing responsibility and accountability to women. Because like it's an issue like I would like us to discuss on a full segment with even ladies who will be here. Yeah. Tujiulize, if you have a lady who is a corrupt minded, who is evil, atapata mtoto na wewe akaenda na make gilimia moja aitishe have fair salary through the court, hiyo ni 50, akuja kwangu make mia achukue 50, aenda kwa director achukue 50. So this lady at large atakuwa achukua 150, then all the 3 men will be left with 50.
You know,
and she will not be working. So the man will be working to support a lady who will sit down, drinks and sleep with other men like for fun.
Let me tell you one thing. I think nisi tunajuaga ama I don't know how it goes because I've never had a kid na nikafosiwa maybe kufanya hiyo kitu.
Ni ngumu by the way.
You know, I tend to think before him, if I'm supposed to take care of the kid and we separated, I'm not supposed to take care of you as an individual. What am I supposed to take care of? My kid.
Yes.
True or false? So there is no way you can tell me I'll be paying your bills.
No, you see, and the kid, once you go to the court, atasema, my kid require 50,000 for upkeep. So hatasema ni zake.
No, I think it's high time the court will come up na the minimum.
No, you see, like, what we happened is we allowed feminism to grow. Feminism doesn't push for equality of genders. Feminism pushes for selfish interests of women.
True, man. I can support you on that.
So that's why unapata every time size you see women should not be allowed to control their sexuality fully. Because if women think emotionally, what about how would you allow someone who thinks emotionally to control her sexuality fully?
Yeah, she can.
Because when women control their sexuality sana na wanafikiri emotionally, they mess up with their bodies. And women bodies are sacred. Women body are special than men.
But I'll beg to differ when you say that, because despite the reason emotionally, or they act emotionally, I think it's good for them to know that we need, when you're making certain decision, some of them are sober. Wanakuaga na sober mind. Si wote wanakuaga emotional, wanakuaga na hiyo emotional thing. Si wote wanaendaga nini. Hatuwezi simama tuseme it's like all of them. It's some. It's some. Wenye bado hawajafunguka place. Allow me to say that.
No, what I'll tell you this, generally, you see, like we can't ignore that women are a socio-emotional being.
Yeah, that one we cannot.
See, what happened is, generally, if you look at, do you know why it's hard to have an argument? And you notice when you have even a session with women here, you notice it's very hard to have a rational argument with a woman. Because women,
I'll
you see,
to differ, because
no, look at this.
You have a,
no, look at
one thing.
You see,
let me correct you before you go from. You cannot argue with a woman. First of all.
Why?
You cannot argue with a woman.
The question is,
unless you have a discussion with a woman, with a lady. It's not even, I don't think, even us, we're not supposed
that's
to.
That's what I'm saying.
The best thing to do is to have a discussion. Why? Because if you argue with a woman, women have that mentality that arguing is like, maybe when we like tukisema ni argue, it's all about yeye askizwe.
That's what I said. You see, I think you didn't get me. I said it's hard to get a rational argument with a woman. Even a discussion, you end up, you first have a discussion that is rational, then they shift from the fact and come to how you express your facts. Now it becomes like, I'm okay with the truth, but I'm not talking about the truth. I'm talking, how did you say the truth? That's why we have a dictator being banned. Because at least he was, sometimes kuna vitu alikuwa naongea has make sense, but 80% was true. But the thing is, people are worried on how he expressed the truth. And they have, if you are very keen, nakwambia usikiza sana. Uta notice, by the way, we will have an argument here. Uta notice these people to shift from this. But the main question here, tusipotee sana kwa the main question. Why is it that, of course, of late to notice too much dramas with the baby mamas?
Dramas haziwezi kosa, first of all.
Hata mimi nilifeel like, you see, if this man is complaining, he's a celeb, he's there up. He is there up. I believe he has so many followers. And if this man who are top there, unaona watu wanasema tisi wako top 3% of men wako hapo juu wanajulikana, wako na pesa na wako na fame. Unaona, they are complaining. What about that man who is down
who has the low level lifestyle? I think we're suffering all as men. That's the bottom line. We should say, like, wanaume wanateseka huku nje. Another thing we should know, but
I would like to know what those who are watching, what they think.
They get to tell us their views on our comment sections.
What is happening with the baby mamas? Because like, hey,
bro, let me tell you one thing. The moment you impregnate a woman, know that there are
prison.
Yeah, there will be drama. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Lazima ukuwa una expect drama, hata kama bado hajakuwa baby mama wako, azin hamjatengana. When you say about when we mention baby mama, I tend to think ni mse mwenye akona mtoi wako, but you're not living together. True. Now, I think the reason why there is drama, it's because wanawake wengi, now kindly get me well, I'm not saying all of them, wengi ni wawivu.
No, let's say like femininity is more of a jealous.
No, we
competitors.
No, we cannot say that. No, when we say that,
they are protective.
We saw, not even protective. Is it protective? Can we use that term?
Protective is the best term.
I'll say not even kushindana, but I'll say women tend to have that they want their ego to be massaged.
No, you see, that's what I was saying. The thing is, nimepata sasa the angle you want to go with. What I'm saying is, when I said they are emotional is, if you look at many dramas that baby mama, some za wanawake, if you hurt a woman, you try to tarnish your character.
that's an immature woman.
No, you see what happens.
That's an immature woman.
Dramas is tarnishing your character.
No, drama doesn't mean. I'll beg to differ with you. Drama doesn't simply mean unitanishie jina. Unaweza come up na drama useme na first aliacha baby mama wake. That's a drama. Kuachana unajua ni kitu.
No.
You happen.
Look at I want you to look at the estimate you have just given me. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to say Festus is not a good person because he's a baby mama yake. So I'm destroying your character. That's why mkikosana na mwanamke huwa ana shout tuweze kupiga ndio watu wasikie you have a conflict with your woman because they know men we want to protect our character. We don't want to be hard to be
exposed
that we are those me as
violent,
a man mimi huwa napiga na bibi yangu tunaagu na bibi yangu kila saa. Umeona? That's why your wife akipata na dem anaweza shout kwa barabara because he doesn't, if he wants intended to speak to you akwambia why are you going out? Haya kupigia makelele kwa barabara.
I think it's high time you understand this being because they, you know, pia wao wanasemaga in a relationship.
The thing is I used to think like our older men were silly but they made sense. There's one thing I have come to realize that this is something that I can start doing. Women cannot be allowed to be fully free. You can't allow emotional being to control the world because they also continue making emotional statement, emotional judgment that will destroy the country. Look at this. Have you noted a man who is very emotional will make very silly mistakes?
True, but
look at this.
When you say about emotional beings, you know, that category is very broad. Yeah? Because we are all emotional beings.
You see, what happened is, what I'm talking about is when you say women are emotional beings, is women were made emotional so that they can connect with it. Because kids, before waanza kujua vitu zingine, for you to take care of them, you need to be emotional. That's why unaonanga wanaume huwa tunashindwa sana kushika katoto kadogo sana kuka hard, unaona? It's very hard for us. That's the thing. Because you see, if God made the woman a logic being, mtoto akilia sana na mtupa. Because as men, if I see a problem, I find a solution. That's why even women complain about we don't listen. Why? Because a woman will want you to listen, but where you listen, also compare solutions. Opinion. That's why I told you, like, it's okay for them to be emotional. What it means is, if you know this person is emotional by nature, let's control their emotional decisions.
You simply
to some level. Give them freedom. They're equal boundaries. No, they're equal humans. Give them chance to be themselves, to be equal human, to pursue anything they want to be, but we can't allow full freedom to women.
But you cannot give I don't think, can you give someone freedom and then limit them?
There's nothing like freedom. There's nothing like 100% freedom. Even as we are contained by some things. Freedom of speech is also contrary. Kuna place inafika inaisha. Freedom of life kuna place inafika ukitaka kuwa watu wengine unaweza.
Let me get to hear about to
me, the thing is,
watuambie, do you think venye unasema it's maybe, is it good ama what? Tell us kwa comment section.
The thing is, ile tulikuwa the main topic was bona watu wako na dramas
za baby mama.
Especially when we noticed so many, tulikuwa na Obina another day. You see, almost every celeb tulikuwa na KRG. You notice this, there's too much dramas. You know, we need to know where we cut across what is emotional abuse, what is financial abuse in men. Because when I cannot afford 100,000, you take your kid to a school that I cannot afford as a man, and then you this is what I can afford. That is financial abuse.
Cool. But another thing we should understand,
because you are trying to push me, you are trying to make sure that I struggle because tuliachana na wewe.
Ni kweli.
Unaona? In the meantime, watuambie vile
wanafikiri.
Now, another thing hii ni ya mwisho sasa. Hebu jisomee utuambie. Soma.
But Nairobi has 5,400 people with over $1 million.
Yeah, net worth.
That
is around $120 million. Kenya shillings. We have more than 5,400 with more than 100 million plus.
But I don't.
Tunasema tumesota.
Hatujasota man.
Ni
sisi tumesota. Unajua ukisema mambo ya kusota
ni personal.
Ni personal. Hiyo ni sisi. Sisi ni vijana wenye hatuna kakitu. Jeshi haina kakitu. Vijana wa mjengo.
Yes.
You see? I think Kenya watu wako na do because kuna place I visited and nikaona tu wase wako na do. Yeah. I went to a certain mall. By the way, I told you about that.
Pana?
Kuna time sikukwambia, I think I shared it with DJ Mo. I went to a certain mall.
Huku Kenya?
Yeah.
Kenya Dubai ama Qatar?
Kenya. I found someone doing shopping. Unajua kuna sasa sijui kama wewe unafanya kama mimi. When I'm doing shopping, na doing shopping na shopping list na my calculator. Ama ufanya hivyo? Do you do your shopping with your shopping list and your calculator?
I don't write a list. I don't have a calculator.
For me, I do that. Because I usually make sure lazima ninunue vitu zenye nataka na nione bei ni ngapi. So mimi nilikuwa si unajua obvious nikapiga round kwa mall. And then there was this certain guy. Sijui kama alikuwa anataka kuimpress dem mama ni let me just wacha niachukue kama mambo ya kuimpress. But walikuwa na dem. I think ni dem yake wife juu alikuwa na mtoi. This guy was taking ushaisikia mtu anachukua kila kitu. Mtoi akisema this one eka.
And this is a very
this
bad
one you see
culture to cultivate in kids.
Azin alikuwa naeka. Imagine trolley zilipelekwa pale. Ebu jaribu kufikiria ni ngapi zilipushiwa na wase. 5. Bro, they were 6.
Let me ask you this: how was the emotional connection? Because I will ask that. Because we need to discuss. By the way, that's what I have noted. Like sometimes a woman can financially abuse you, and emotionally abuse you, and physically abuse you. It's something that I'm ready to go deep down. Because like I'm one person who feel like I'm becoming now a male activist. I would say that because I have noted like men, we are too silent and we are being destroyed.
Bro, man, that one I'll agree with you. Hiyo naweza agree na wewe. But I cannot say niliona any kind of relationship ikiwa mbaya because you know they are out there in public. Kwanza dem akisukuma hizi trolley alikuwa na sukuma ya kwanza anaenda anaiweka pale.
Mkikuyu ama nani?
I didn't even know they were speaking in English.
Oh, so ni Mzungu hiyo.
Yeah, sijui kama ni Mzungu but she is an African. She is a Kenyan I think according to my understanding na vile nilimuona. So alikuwa na push trolley ya kwanza akaipeleka pale. Do you know mimi niliacha kushop kwanza niangalia hawa wase. What are they doing? Because I thought like ni wale wase wanangu. Unajua ni wale tu watabai vitu tu hivyo alafu waende wa park maybe.
The question is.
Unaona?
So walita trolley gapi?
Trolley 6.
So I was almost right. How good was I in my guess?
You are almost there. Imagine 6 of them. 6 of them, bro. Food stuffs, utensils. Yeah. Like they shopped nikashangaa. Ni karibu niwaulize kwani mnakuaga na children's home? Mnipeleke.
The thing is like do you expect Bill Gates, Benzo to do that in a supermarket? No. You know, I've noted
those guys are economists.
No, what I've noted is when a poor man get money, he uses the money.
Unasikiaga kuna msemo wa Kiswahili unasemaga.
Because to me, I'll tell you this, no matter how much money I have, I think I will never entertain that what my kid ask nampe, what my wife gives nampe.
No. And struggle. There is a struggle for everything.
Do you know why these billionaires do not leave their money under their kids' name? They leave it under trust.
It's because they don't want them to
misuse the funds. Yeah. No. Yeah. Because I'm not like a poor man buys things to prove he's rich.
Ni kweli by the way. Na kuna msemo ya Swahili nasemaga maskini akipata matako ulia bwata.
Yeah,
which is very true. Because like unajua ni msiaja kuwa accepted kwa society. Maskini wase wengi wacha tuache. Let's just use the maskini word. Wase wengi wenye ni wapua kwa society unapataga hawanaga usemi, they don't have a say when it comes to the society. So right now he or she has been blessed with damn good money, you see. And now he's out there, he want to have a say, you see. Do you know, kila mse, I think all of us will tunakuwa na hiyo aspect, bro. Ile ya like, ukiwa hauna kitu hata utaki kuongea. Sometimes una feel.
You see, generally, I would agree that sometimes when you're
broke,
huna pesa, sometimes your esteem goes down as a man because see, generally society has defined a woman as a walking bank or as a walking ATM, where that a man for you to be called a man, you have
Lazima
you have to prove your worth by having a certain amount of money or not by proving your worthiness to the society. Well, no, that's why sometimes you find like men when you don't have money, sometimes our esteem may to go down.
So that's why I think that's why we come to the bottom line tunasema maybe venye tu umesema maskini akipata the moment a filthy guy or a poor guy amepata do, he tends to show people that I got it.
Yeah, you buy
expensive cars, expensive things to prove, but bear in your mind that you're not proving to anyone, you're just misusing, unajitesa wewe mwenyewe.
Yeah, but hatujasema watu wasifurahie pesa. But don't buy to impress people.
Don't be extravagant.
I don't have to buy I will buy what I need.
Yeah, true, man. Yeah, so if you're out there and you feel like what you're talking ama what you're saying ama you have a different opinion according to what you're saying, you can tell us in the comment section.
Ni sawa tu tuko kwa Kikuyu.
In the comment section utuambie what you're feeling on this. Yeah,
watu wamesota,
watu
wako na pesa. On the other hand, what is happening with the baby mamas and celebs? And pia kwa watu wa kawaida juu pisi watu maceleb tuko na shida.
Wacha sisi wa kawaida. Wacha mimi najua if I have a kid out there na huyo dem tumeachana na akona mtoi wangu, hata nipea pressure venye KRG the Don DJ Bash watapewa. You know why?
Obina.
Ama Obina. By the way, Obina niliona akitaka alikuwa anasema atasuu huyo lakini hakusuu. The reason is how a celeb pia
Obina pia siku understanding issue yake sana. Kama vile tulikuwa tunasema hapo pia ziko ukweli. He's also a bit of a narcissistic person.
Yeah. Now, let me say one thing. These celebs should know that when they're messing up there, they should use their daddy socks.
No, what happened is
despite unapenda dem.
Someone told me this. Sexuality in men or women is a very big weakness to men. And never have usiwahi tekelea mwanaume juu akona na bebe mama. Juu hata unaona what happened is when a woman decides to say anataka mtoto wako hata ukuwa mjaja aje atapata. Because I know someone alitumia hiyo CD, alimtembelea kwake akatumia CD. That would be a story that we should be on open talk. Akamtembelea, they had fun. Next morning akaamka akaenda. The lady wanted
a kid.
So what do you think alifanya? CD tupo kwa dustbin.
Alienda akachukua hizo.
Kwanza ni alimesema make sure ametupa but alienda akatupa akairudisha ndani.
No, I think that's why sijui
you thought he cares so much about you. Unaona kuba anakuja pia na kusaidia ndio. Akaiweka. No, it was so much hectic because the man felt no, I used this kid is mine. They did a DNA.
It is his. So I think pia maselebo wanafaa kujua despite anytime you're getting yourself kwa madem, jua kuna repercussion. Tukae tukijua kuna repercussion.
Yes, kunazo.
Kwanza sana ukiwa celeb cause damn you cannot tell me that utakuwa uko celeb despite na uko na do alafu dem fulani analea mtoi wako na ana struggle. Unaona you must come up
at least although nisikasema huwa analipa nyumba 40,000. So you see like if analipa nyumba 40,000, sasa you see mtoto si wa mwanaume peke yake.
Hiyo sasa pia it's another thing ladies they are supposed to know.
Kuna nisikata mtu akisema na nikamwambia life hata simu tunajua. Mimi nilimzalia please
don't nizalia no. Huko nizalia tulizaa.
Mtoto wewe ulibeba ni wako in the first place.
And the kid is us. Ni wetu.
So kuzalia mwanaume that is madness. Kuzaliaje mwanaume? Mnazaliana
pamoja.
Yes.
Yeah? It's high time pia nyi madem out there you get to be responsible of yourselves. You get to be responsible. Msieke majukumu yote. Life is too difficult to give a man the ransom responsibility.
Is, once a woman gets a kid with a man anaona akona pesa, what they do is they use the kid as a weapon to financially abuse a man and emotionally abuse a man,
which is very bad.
And in the end, who suffers?
The kid.
That's why you noted like
the kid suffers.
3/4 of women prisoners they come from single mom's family, not even single father's family. Unaona? Well, that's why you find people who are committing suicide, they are single mothers family. You find that people who are likely to suffer depression more than the other people, the single kids from a single mom family. And that's why you find like when you become a single mom actually sometimes kuna hizo it's a very big challenge kulea mtoto peke yako kwa msichana.
Ni kweli man. Especially when it comes to maybe jinsi yetu.
Yeah, so no, even at like upkeep, unajua kila kitu. Unaona, like imagine sasa uko na mtoto wa miezi 6 and you need to provide for the kid. So you need to work.
It's hella hectic.
Unaona ni hectic, sikatangi mimi mwenyewe.
That's why
but what I noted
is stand up, yeah?
But what I noted is what I would say is when you're getting a kid as a woman, just know this, men have no safe day. Usizalie mwanaume je nakwambia mzalie ati anakupenda. Mwanamke hastahili kuwa na hana eggs za kujaribu. Usizalie kujatizalia ni kuoe, usitike vitu kama hizo. The next thing, before upate mtoto, just know this. Ask yourself, you have a man, this man lives. Will I manage to cater for that? If no, the answer is no, don't get a kid.
Manze,
don't get a kid.
Yeah, lakini kuna wale madem pia wanataka tu watoi wanajipanga.
You see what happened is kuna baby fever ya allowed kwa sababu 22 23 wasichana wanapata hiyo baby fever, which is very destructive. Especially if now what happened is I've noted there's a difference, there's a direct correlation, a very big factor here. When you see, there's a very close relationship with women who have low esteem and single mothers. Have you noted that? I've noted one thing, that a woman who has low esteem has a higher chances of getting a kid before marriage.
You know why? I'll answer you that.
Why?
It's simply because this lady is looking for someone who
to
can
fill the space.
Yeah, the space. This lady is looking for someone who can...
For approval.
Yeah, for approval, yeah. That's the correct word, man. Yeah, she's looking for someone who can give her approval. Amuonyeshe, yeah, you are a woman.
A woman who feel like it's not worth it, would be likely even to have a man who is abusive, a man who only wants sex, doesn't care about anything.
But it's high time, and to avoid such things, it's high time mtu ajipange kivyake. And then another thing, ladies out there, I know nowadays wame up the bar. Big up to those who are upping their bar. They are not only bringing sex on the table. Kuna wenye wanaleta something. They have something. Kuna wenye wanaleta mind.
The biggest now this is my opinion, now what I've noted, but we should not discuss this topic because tunasaidia kuziongeza kwa hiyo show ingine. But what I would say is the biggest gift a woman can give any man is the character, her character. Because her character will determine, you see, her character is what will show her you need to respect this man. Men only feel loved when they are respected.
True, but I'll also say that the biggest thing that a woman can gift you with, it's giving you a son or a daughter. Because if you say mambo ya character, even your sis can show you a good character.
No, do you know why I'm saying this? You see, when you go for a woman, you are going for a friend who can relate to sexually. So when I say, let me tell you this by the way, even a fool can give you a kid.
True.
Right? And even a mad woman can give you a kid. So that's not an achievement. What is rare is a woman of good character and loyalty. No. So what is the most valuable asset in a woman? Ni character yake. A woman who has...
When you say about character...
Let me define, let me explain further. What is character? In a woman, what is that kind of a character that men are craving for? That is better than even physical beauty. Is one. Respect. 2, loyalty. And go look at that. Any girl you ever dumped. You see, any woman you ever dumped.
Sorry for that.
I didn't fail on those 2.
Now let me ask you a question. I'll beg to differ with you. You know one thing, when you're getting into a relationship, this thing is a two-way thing. It's a two-way traffic. Yeah. First of all, we say respect is not given, respect is earned. Yeah. You earn respect out of the things you're doing. I don't think a woman is supposed to respect you, yet you're not respecting her.
My friend, let me tell you this. You see, I told you the one thing. I have an experience of dating at least 1 or 2 insecure women. And today I had a story of someone who is have a insecure wife. The things that are happening is something that we talk on open talk. Because I told you this, by the way, most families are falling down because the woman got insecure or the woman was insecure at day one. Because you see what happened is, I'll tell you this, by the way, I'll be very sincere with you. If you think a kid is important, why people are having dramas with baby mamas? Because there are people who have baby mamas but they respect each other.
True.
You see, what I'll tell you this, even a woman can give you sex. No matter how a woman is.
Not any woman can give you sex. Maybe ours.
No, what I mean is, as long as you feel, you see, like, saizi, mwanamke akificha huko, wabiwe, uashe hiyo pati ingine, before kama uone uso wake uso ingine hapa utafikiri ni yeye. So anyone can make you climax. But only a woman who can connect with you emotionally and in a matter that you feel like this woman also has respect of herself, respects me, and has loyalty.
Okay.
Families, and nimekuuliza kitu moja, go look at your ex. Why did you dump her?
First, before we go there, I'd like to correct you somewhere, because you've said there is no way you cannot respect a lady and you expect her to respect you back. You see, first of all, let me finish. And then another thing, despite you want respect, lazima pia yeye umuonyeshe respect. She's also a human being, bro. Another thing, I agree with you. Yeah, another thing, when you speak about loyalty, loyalty is also another key thing. It comes two-way. It comes two-way. If you're not loyal to her, there is no way she'll be loyal to you.
No, you see, yesterday behind the camera, you said the one thing. We need to define what is loyalty in men and loyalty in women, because it's different. No, but what I would say this.
I'll beg to differ with that.
That's, you see, we are now moving out of the topic, because that's not the topic for discussion. We should be closing of this topic. The topic was kuna watu wako na pesa tu, kuna hii mambo ya baby mamas na celebs. So what I'm saying is, I will finalize and this, because there's something we can dive in when in an open talk show and discuss those things. What I would say is, I'd agree with you. One, respect two-way. Yeah,
it's two-way thing.
But what I noted is, when you have the wrong woman, even if you respect her, you should not respect her. Even if you respect a woman who doesn't love you, she should not respect you. No, no. Yeah, right now, we have so many men who are respecting women, but so many women with the queenie mentality who doesn't respect women. Men.
You know the reason why that doesn't happen? Before, I know we've diverted from the topic, but I'll answer that. And I'll tell you, today I had a talk also. The one that you are still having. And there was, I'll tell you, the thing I told people out there. And I told them, the reason why hakuna respect kwa any relationship, maybe, it's because at the first step mlimake kuingia into a relationship, they were wrong. Maybe. You never know. Another thing, people jump into a relationship. Like, nimekupata leo, I want you to date you tomorrow. And I think before we're supposed to know, as all of us as the society, as community, as human beings, we're supposed to know, something that I was discussing yesterday also, we're supposed to know that any time you're entering into a relationship, you're supposed to ask, wewe kama before you're supposed to have a seat with the person that you're getting into a relationship with. Umuulize, how would you like to be loved?
Because you see, from experience, I'll tell you this, by the way. It's very simple. The reason I said, a woman who has loyalty, a woman who has character and respect of herself and others, there's one thing they will do. You see, women control relationships. Nikuja nikwambia nakupenda, if umetoka relationship jana unafeel you need to heal, utaniambia, I appreciate for that, but I need to heal, then think of dating. So that's what I'm saying, like, if women, you see, a woman who will respect herself will never get, and respect others, will never get in a relationship that is toxic.
Cool.
You see, what happened is, let me tell you another thing.
There is women who are in a toxic relationship simply because wengi wao unapata wako hapo juu ya watoi.
No, you see, why are you there if you are secure?
You see.
Do you know what a secure woman is? Or a secure person is? A secure woman is a woman who knows one. If a man disrespects me so much, I will give her one. If he doesn't change, I will give another one. The third one, I will wake up, explain to him, and move on.
Okay, but
you see, when you see a beautiful woman in the road, unamuulizaga nipe namba yako. The other mnaongea maybe I would like you to be my girlfriend. Ni kweli?
Yeah.
No. So if this woman has respect herself, has character, atakwambia either kama already atakwambia ana date. Kama ana feel you can't match.
Yeah.
So unaona, that's why I will tell you this, by the way.
But now
I have noted why a failed marriage is brain on a woman. Because even a woman who is strong enough, as long as the man is not toxic, listen here, as long as look at this. I'll tell you this because I've seen that. As long as the woman is strong enough, respect herself, respect others, and has loyalty. As long as the man he has is not toxic too, he can change this. You see, men can learn how to love, but women cannot. That's scientifically proven. That's why it is one of Samaga. If you want to have a good marriage, and it makes sense, find a woman who loves you more than you love her. That's a perfect relationship. Because when you love a woman so much, the woman will dump you because in the end, women cannot learn how to love you.
One thing you should also know, I beg to differ with you, and I'd like to correct you somewhere. Yeah, you have a very good point, but nitakushow kitu moja also. I think, according to me, I think, I'm forgetting what I was supposed to say. Nasema hivi, mimi nafikiria, despite huyu dem ako kwa toxic relationship, yeah, hayuko pale juu ya kupenda sometimes.
No.
You see.
Let's do this, by the way. We had another discussion here with someone, akaniambia stories zake, nikamwambia no.
Yeah, that's where I
start from the foundation.
No. I wanted to tell you something. You said a point. You said that we should blame failed marriages to women.
Even
we put that one is not good. Hiyo si what I wouldn't advocate for that. No. Simply because if a failed marriage, why do we call it marriage?
No, let me see.
Before we finish, the reason why we call it a marriage.
First, I will never give you that answer.
Yeah,
Why? Let me tell you this. We have 1 minute to cross the show.
Let us cross. Let me explain. Let me explain it.
Let me give you a thing. I don't want to preempt on this topic because the topic was today.
About baby mamas.
And watu wako na pesa. So what I'm saying is we are diverting. But I'll tell you this, by the way. I will explain. I will explain. Tutakuwa hata na wasichana hapa. I will explain why I would blame a failed relationship on a woman. Because one, let me give you this. You see, before you sleep with a woman, dia nakuonanga nasema that is a man I can sleep with.
Now, let me tell you one thing.
No, I wanted to go research. Mimi nakupea kazi. No, usiniulize. Nataka ufanye research. We will do that. We can do that topic on Friday on at BFM TV. So what I want to do is, nataka ujiulize, who starts the relationship? Ukienda kuitia msichana kwa naba, anakuwa amekuorganize out of all the other men, anakupea sign, if you come to me, you can get the number.
Na wewe ukienda kuuliza, you're starting the relationship too. It's a two-way thing. No, don't you feel that?
You see, if I hint on you, take that balloon. Who started you to take that balloon? It's me. It's only that I used you to take the balloon. I'm the initiator of the idea. So what I want you to do is this. Go look at this. If you go ask for a number for a woman, if a woman doesn't want a relationship, you don't give a number. So who has the key for a relationship?
A man.
No, look at this. No,
a man.
No. You see, the door is there. But you see, the woman is the one who opens the door first if he likes it. No, what happened is, men.
And why do you open the door? It's because you've knocked it. I cannot open the door kama hakuna mtu ajabisha.
No, I'll tell you this, by the way. You see, before I knew that, I'll tell you this, that if I think I know some women who can explain to you that women start the relationships, right? No. Actually, there is even a way you can tell a woman is ready for marriage. You see, like, I can even explain when you can tell this woman is now, you propose to this woman. Because when you see a woman, jamaa propose kwa dem amekataa, it's because you didn't know sign yake. Women start relationship by giving signs. Wanakupea sign kuja uitishe namba. Unaona? Why? Before uitishe namba, unaonaga dem uko msupu. Ni ukweli. Unaona, I can go there. So once you go there, you think ni wewe. But pia tayari kuona akajifanya. Unaona? If he gives you the number, ujua alikuwa amekuona.
Let's stop at that, because the thing is, I wouldn't agree on you or with you on that.
Tutakatalia kwa kitu moja. Nakwambia nataka mimi fanya research. Nikiomba namba ya simu, msichana akupe. After amekupea simu, you have to prove to her that you are worthy a relationship. Utamuuliza, so ni wewe utaenda umpushi hiyo ajenda ya kwa girlfriend yako. So if she says no relationship. No, look at this. If she says no relationship.
No.
Yeah. Look at this.
True. Yeah, if she says no relationship.
Nataka kupea scenario.
But there is those who say no, and then if you fall back,
go to a bank. If you want a loan, who gives the final sign?
The manager.
So who has the power?
The manager.
So if now the lady is the one who says yes or no for relationship, who has the power over the relationship?
You know, I think we're using different aspects here.
So,
yeah?
No,
to discuss different things.
I wanted to go to do research. Sasa nimekupe au kazi. Head of research.
I'll do my research, and I'll also tell you one thing. Yeah. That mentality of saying we should blame failed relationship and failed marriages on women, I don't think it makes sense. Because a failed marriage can be as a cause of a man cheating. Maybe me nilipatwa nikicheat. That's a fail. That marriage will fail.
Do you know what is happening there?
Huh?
If the woman is the one who has the key, so it means this woman made a wrong choice of choosing the man who is not loyal. If the HR hires someone,
I tell you.
nataka kufanya research. If the HR hires someone and steal from the company, who made the mistake?
It's the HR.
Sawa.
No. We'll have that discussion
on Friday.
On Friday. Yeah.
On Friday from 7. To sasa.
Okay.
But tumepotea sana kwa
topic. But maybe ilikuwa for a reason. Maybe it's for a reason. It's for a reason, in fact. And that's why we're telling you. We keep on telling you. Keep it locked up. Ndani ya K24 News, yeah.
No.
Oh man, 24.
Hey, Pastors, what is happening?
E24 News.
Yeah.
E24 News.
Yeah.
And remember to subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Now to keep the fire burning, guys. Yeah.
Kila siku.
Yeah, kila siku will be here. Tunawapea live sessions hapa.
Sika tutakuwa kesho tutafuta nini ama tuende tu Friday tu.
Yeah, Friday lazima tupige hiyo discussion because I'm sure you have a very bad
I think we need to have a few people to do that because that's a topic that I found
it requires people.
Yeah.
Wewe kwanza you have a very bad mentality when it comes to that.
No, you see I never knew.
It's not about knowing.
You see, what I would say is, when a relationship is there, yes, everyone should take the responsibility yake. But generally, who made the mistake? Ile kubwa. You see,
kunalingana.
No, what I'll tell you
kunalingana.
There's a reason why.
Let me hear from director. You have been listening to you for the longest time possible. Director, should we? Yeah. Let me just ask him today before we come to the topic on Friday. Director, Mr. Gatudhu, do you think that failed relationship and failed marriages should be blamed on women?
No.
Good. I don't know why you're different. And
the blame is relative.
Yeah,
the
good.
Relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Unaweza pata jamaa ndio uko na makosa.
Thank you. Akona makosa. Yes, so we should yes, even men we have the potential. Maybe sometimes you don't know. Maybe wewe sometimes kwa relationship yako. Yeah.
Women control sex.
Yeah.
Men control relationship.
Yeah.
Wewe unaamua kucommit kwa msichana lakini msichana unaamua kama atakupea sex.
That's his view. You see?
Msichana ana withhold sex.
Yeah, then ili ufanye kitu fulani.
Juu anaogopa anaweza kupatia alafu muache.
No,
hayuko sure utacommit.
No, you see what I was saying is I don't nilikopea kitu moja. Ni siku sema wanaume hafanyagi makosa. What I will say is the man cheated. He did a mistake. You get my point? Look at this. I want to do research. Mimi nataka kufanya research yako. Nakwambia.
I know it's very different for a man to cheat and a woman to cheat.
No, I'm giving you the last analogy here. If the man cheated, he did a mistake. Right? Yes, we can say he's the cause of the relationship. But we say, nyumba ikianguka inakuwa na makosa gani ya foundation.
The foundation,
So, who had the foundation?
Both of us.
No, look at this.
Yeah,
the person who had to make sure that the foundation is okay.
No,
you see, look at this.
You're wrong there. You're wrong there. Wacha nikwambie.
Unataka kusikiza sasa.
Mimi na mimi nitakwambia one thing. The foundation in a relationship, it's a two-way thing. You build, I build. True, Mr. Director? True.
Now, do you know this?
If it is a one-way thing, it is not a relationship. It's like wewe kuwa day scholar, uko unakuja tunanyanduana unaenda. That's single lane.
First, I'll tell you this by the way. I'll tell you this. And I'm giving a chance to go research because this I'll tell you.
I'll go do my research.
First, I want to tell you this. You know why I'm saying the lady has the foundation. The man cheated, he did a mistake. That's a very wrong thing.
A big mistake.
And he's the cause of the relationship.
Yeah. True.
But who do we blame? Because if the building had a long...
You blame yourself. If you
see,
cheated, we blame ourselves.
Look at this. If there was an engineer on site and we have a house that has collapsed because of foundation ilikuwa baya, tuna blame engineer. Why? Look at this. No, usinijibu. I've allowed you to speak without kujibu. Sasa kunijibu saizi, unajibu on Friday. So what happened is, a lady will have two men at the same time pursuing her. But he makes the decision of giving a man who
a single
cheat.
Man.
No, he had two men. Most of that's what happened in the women. Women are always purchased by more than two men. So akapewa vibe na wawili, akachukua yule anaweza fanya makosa. So makosa ilikuwa wapi? Makosa ile kubwa makosa ile kubwa ni if you chose the wrong man, there will be no cheating.
How do you know you're choosing the wrong woman?
But I do know one thing first. Any failed marriage started on the wrong foot And one thing is, either, you see, one partner ignored the red flags. I've looked at all my failed relationship with my exes. I can tell some I ignored this BA. If a man, today, if a woman cheats, you also take the blame.
True. Yeah, good. Now
you see,
thank
no,
you, thank you,
no,
thank you,
no,
thank you very much. At least we've come to an agreement that it's a both way. Let's end this thing because we'll preempt this.
No, I'll tell you this, by the way. I'll tell you this. And I want to go research. I would say this. In a failed relationship, the woman takes 60% blame, 40% man.
No. It's 50-50. If a relationship fails, that's according to her view. Let us get want her to scare views zenyu. And on Friday, keep it locked, manze, ndani ya before MTV, true?
Yeah.
We'll be discussing this topic. It will be fire, it will be mwaki, it will be kererembe mwaki. Noma sana. So keep it locked. Till next time. Adios wase wangu, tunawapenda and we respect you. Continue subscribing, liking and sharing the video. Support us, we support you. Thank you guys. Till next time, tuonane.
Ujue begi ikiibiwa manager ndiye anafutagwa.
Ayo.